Live. Welcome to Scuffcord. We have the 3-man attack. Bang. What's going on? We got Rizza, Breezy, and myself. Take it away, boys.
Yo, how's everyone?
He's still got his eyelids pegged to his forehead and he crawls out of bed, courtesy of a bunch of DMs. Apologies to the people that have been waiting and to the players, of course. There is a slight delay on this one, but we are here ready to go. I think Viri ended up nicking off to go to the toilet or something anyway, so we're waiting to come back regardless. But best of fives, there was a discussion about best of sevens being played for this one, but we will just push through best of fives, I think, for the sake of everybody around, other than those that did want to play the best sevens for some reason. See how we get on.
Fox's audio is going.
Oh no.
Whose audio? Which audio?
Alright, one second. I'll fix it.
Roshy.
Okay. I can't hear them. But you guys should hear them.
Are we back? Does it sound good? I think we're back. Are we back?
We have Riz.
I don't know. I can't follow along.
Hello. Bang. Breezy and
Rosh. I can't hear Rosh. Oh my god, it's all happening.
Yeah, he's definite at the moment.
You and me. Let's go.
Alright, I can hear both of you. Sick. I'm running you guys through my Discord. This is like a cook has set up, but I can hear you guys. But I am muted on. I'm muted on. No, they can't hear me, bro. Oh.
Can they hear Rosh? We can't hear Rosh. Can Rosh hear us?
I can hear them, but they can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear him on the stream, but he's it's delayed massively.
I can hear them, but they can't hear me. This is gonna be a wild ride.
I don't know if everyone can hear us and Rosh, except we can't hear Rosh.
Yeah, I don't know. They can't hear me, bro.
Someone could please relay what Rosh is saying to us in the Twitch chat. That'd be handy if he's talking to us.
Yeah. Frogs all over it.
They put the scuff in chords. Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, you guys can't hear me, but I can hear you. Oh, that's right.
You guys can't hear me, but I can hear you. Yo, okay, interesting. Is there anything we can do? I mean, otherwise we're just going to talk over each other, right?
Nah, bro, it'll be fine. They can't hear me.
Surely this is not going to work.
Is there anything we can do here? Hold on a second. What's actually causing the double? Is this all to stop the double? The double audio.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why it sounded weird. It's select the wrong microphone.
Would it pay to drop the stream momentarily and get it sorted out, Rush, before we get stuck in?
I'll switch the scene again and we'll see if we can fix it. Just give us a couple minutes. Apologies. I'm going to mute Riz and Breezy and then unmute Discord. All right, now you guys are running through Discord.
Hello. Oh. Hello, I can hear Rosh. I can hear Breezy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can everybody hear us?
It's a good start.
Ooh, much excitement.
I know.
Right.
No doubling?
No doubling. Sweet.
Hello.
We're good.
Good. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Nice one, Rosh.
Let's
There
go.
we go. Yeah, let's send it. Oh,
Breezy.
no, surely it's going to be Champions Field.
Breezy has a live capture to watch as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Good?
Yep. It seems to be live.
Very nice.
Yeah, all right, so now everything's running through my other PC. I should have just done this from the start. I don't know why I complicated it. Oops.
You were probably one back the other way from Champions Field.
Bro, like I'm from
yeah.
yeah, dude, I like went through the whole cycle. I was just it's a plug, bro. It's a plug for all the maps. So we're gonna do the standard Champions Field. Everyone is ready. Thank you all for your patience. Apologies for the delay. It's the Scuff way apparently, so I think there's a little bit of forgiveness in there. I hope.
Yeah. I mean, I have to be forgiven as well, so we'll spread it. We'll spread it around.
Yeah. We'll all take responsibility for each other. One team, baby. Can we play Man Knight back with
Storming?
Oh my
Champions
God.
Field Knight would be fine, surely. Split the difference.
Champions Field Night. There's absolutely no difference.
Yeah, and you can't just give one of them what they want now either, so you have to go against both of them. Otherwise, there'll be outrage.
Champions Field it is. Lel.
Bence with the sub. Give my man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Who was the... the prediction's still going. That must have been a long prediction. Actually, did we end up with
It's
more
15
channel
minutes,
points
yeah.
on Cristiano Renaulto? Oh my word, we did. 71,000.
Although Viri may have put 40,000 on himself.
Oh, that's right.
It's a distinct possibility, but here we go. Ones is in.
Should be a good one. The players, Viri was calling for a best of 7 for this one. He will go in probably as the underdog, I'd imagine, but obviously counts himself in with a good chance here. Wolftic, I think Wolftic has been undefeated in ones in this chapter. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the only people we've really seen beat Wolftic in the history of the server is Zella, who I think we've seen take down Wolftic twice. We will have his work cut out for him, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wolftic has only dropped 2 games. I think, if memory serves, he dropped a game to Kirksey and he dropped a game to Mers, I believe. Wait, did he drop a game to Mers?
I don't know that he did. I know that he was behind a long way. Oh, it's a good shot from Viri. Well saved out by Wolf. It was a good start by Mers in the first game of that series, but I'm not sure he dropped a game. I think he didn't drop a game to Chris X either, actually. It might have only been the one game to Kirksey, actually, that he dropped the entire tournament so far.
Incredible stats.
Yeah, by the way, we have no idea how a 3-man cast will go. Good example of what was worried about just happened right then. My apologies, Rosh.
No, just go for it, man. I'll try and find my moment.
This is your moment.
This is my moment. Roger that. Wolftic's definitely an extremely strong competitor. But Viri isn't out of this race, although he does get absolutely eliminated and scored on immediately.
I know, you had to say it. Rosh shouldn't have said anything. Viri will be cursing the day that Rosh said anything. So
we've lacked a bit of preamble to this one, given the little bit of legwork on the stream. What do we reckon, gents? Who do we reckon has what it takes to take out Chapter 5's grand final here? Do we see sometimes these teams come off of their semi-finals, especially the ones that come in as lower seeds? They have the harder run. Semi-final almost seems like the grand final term. I think we saw it a little bit last season with the last air dribblers. They got actually swept come the grand final after playing their hearts out in the semi-final. Do we see any chance for Cristiano Renaulto here?
All I know is my gut says maybe.
I expected you to avoid the question. Breezy's probably got some kind of opinion on it.
I like the fight that they've had, because honestly, I thought, like we said during the cast, when me and Riz casted that one, and yeah, I thought they were on the canvas more than they were ahead, and they still managed to find a way to squeak through, and that was really good mental from them. Everybody said it was super intense. They were probably like shaking after the games, honestly, which is kind of what we want to induce in the players, especially at this stage in the late stage in the tournament. But Wolftic's team's going to take some stopping. I think they were my favourites to win, honestly. From looking at the finals teams from there on end, I think they were my favourites to win.
Yeah, I think personally coming into the finals, Extreme Ball Blasters obviously #1 seed. They looked the scariest team, I think, in the Swiss, but I think we saw them in the round of 16. I think it might have been Rosh and I covering that match where they had to reverse sweep twice to actually get the win in the round of 16. Wiped them clearly off most people's favourite list right from that game.
Oh, surely Viri's going to score this.
He will get the dish. No, he won't get the dish. What happened to his slip? He must have held it just that little bit too long. He could have executed it probably in time. Moment passes. Oh, that's a goal as well. It's a bit of an own goal in the end. He was there to make the save on the back wall. Probably a little bit of tilt, not able to execute the goal down the other end, and Wolftic has 4 through the first half of the first game.
I just attempted to skip on instinct. It's like Phantom Pain.
Just clicks in Discord, minimizes.
Oh god.
Wolftic coming in really strong. As much as
he's always going to be so strong. Like it's going to be difficult to take him down at this stage from what we've seen, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. He's just so it's like he's just in his element.
Yeah, he's sitting in the 1400s in ones at the moment, which is well and truly in SSL. Actually, if you're not familiar with the ones leaderboard in OCE, 1400s pretty much guarantees you a top 10 position on the OCE leaderboard. I think last season we had Interlude at the top on just over 1500. 1400, I think, is new ground for Wolftic, but he is strong as he was as a few seasons ago. He just keeps getting better and better, and across all 3 game modes as well. And it's evident on the screen for crew battles here. His team has made a run all the way to the grand final without being defeated, and he leads by 5 goals against a fearsome opponent in Viri early in game #1 of the ones.
It's actually Sniffin Snow, Grimsy, but I changed it to Snuffin Snow so it doesn't come up as asterisks. Oh, actually, true. In the overlay itself.
Yeah, the overlay is wrong.
Oh wow.
There is an updated one somewhere.
So orange is Sniffin Snow, but blue is Snuffin Snow.
Yeah. So only one of them got changed.
Scuffing Snow, bro.
Yeah, Viri has his first. The only way to get around it in the team names is to put at Sniffing Snow, like the at symbol. Then it does work. But it looks also looks a little scuffed as well. That's what I did.
So maybe we can use like I don't know. It's a bit late, but use like some kind of symbol in between. Viri will find his second at 44 seconds. Maybe he's just trying to build momentum going into game #2.
Yeah, he's sneaked a few back, but Wolf has still looked obviously the stronger of the 2 players. The first 3.5 minutes of the game.
It's still early days. Although Wolf is just hammering it in. He's not playing around.
Rough touch from Viri as well. I don't think Egg's not what he wanted at all there. He's just properly set up Wolf, and everybody just acknowledging that in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Viri was looking for far more corner there, wasn't he? Very sidewall in that touch that went straight to Wolf, who's in a far better position to receive it.
Wolf's going to recover though.
How did he recover from that? He got absolutely yeeted there by Viri. He flipped back onto the wall, didn't he? And we got a poor perspective of it from where I was sitting anyway, but Wolf able to get the miracle recovery to keep himself in the play. Looks destined to take game number 1 as the favourite here. His teammates will probably be the favourites in the 2s in KeyanB and Fighter. I think we looked at the team chat. Well, I looked at the team chat earlier in the day. Both those players running on low levels of sleep. But, you know, I think we talked about it recently. Sometimes a little bit of nerves is a good thing coming into an event like this.
Yeah, he's going to take some beating. Wolf takes out game number 1, as we said. Goes into this one absolutely the favourites. Definitely the top seed player, top seed ones player as well. Probably between him and Apples. Oh, that would have been interesting actually. I don't think Wolftic ever got to 1v1 Cam. That would have been very interesting given Cam's one crew battles performance. Where he ended up wiping Apples.
Swept Apples.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those that don't know as well, Apples on Anxiety is currently sitting second on the ones leaderboard on nearly 1450 MMR. Only one player is ahead of him that currently plays the game, and that is, of course, KeyanB, who's been back on the ones grind as well. It's triple reset to Wolf. He's going to get the 4th shot away as well over the top of Viri. Gee, what a strong start to game number 2 from Wolf. What a flex. No mistakes made all the way to goal. Viri just stands and watches.
That was incredible.
What do you do? What do you actually do?
What do you do? Oh, such an excellent
he's got
question.
another one too.
Oh,
that's well met by Viri.
Yeah, he saw that one coming a bit sooner, didn't he? Wolftic would have taken him a little time to get up to that and get the reset. It's easy to Wolftic said to me the other day as well, I think he said that if he's going for mechanical plays, he's trolling a little bit. Like, I think he said that during his ranked sessions, he probably doesn't actually perform that many mechanics.
Tell you what,
Wolftic's a lot more in his ground game.
I've seen 40 seconds of the game. I reckon Wolftic's landed 8 resets. At this point, he's going to score his 2nd goal as well. Gee, strong start to game number 2 here for Wolf. He's making a statement here in the ones. Looking very comfortable.
So punishing. It was just one heavy touch from Viri, wasn't it, at the end there? Immediately.
Kick-off win this time for Viri. See the opening there. He ends up waiting until Wolftic is back to fire it away. He shoots it wide, but Wolftic was all over it regardless. Wolftic moving fast. Look at him go. He shoots it wide. Gee, looks fearsome at the moment. Oh, good touch from Viri. Keeps Wolf out of the net for the time being. Viri with a big chance here. Shoots it on target. Wolf will save it. He's got no boost, but keeps it out off the side post.
Somehow.
Viri will just keep firing away here. Wolf's just trailing over the pads. Another effective touch from Wolf will give him time. Collect a few more pads. What has Viri got in his arsenal? Flicks it into the top corner, but Wolf is there. Denies him for the 3rd time in a row, and Wolftic will be in a good position to counterattack.
I gets it over the top as well. Out to finish.
That's wild. Oh my.
That's a great challenge for Viri though. He's looking a little bit better. He has taken the triple reset for Wolftic to get by him, which is saying something in terms of your defense at least. That's the only thing that's been scored aerially so far. But he's struggling to score against Wolftic, isn't he? He just doesn't have that same, at the moment, just doesn't have that same creativity, that same killer instinct that Wolf has got in front of net.
He just capitalises there on the one opportunity he gets. Yeah, Wolftic's just not making any mistakes, is he? I don't think we've seen him put a foot wrong other than the missed open net after the first minute or so, which didn't really cost him in the end anyway. Viri's just got nothing to prey on. He's going to have to generate all of his own meaningful attacks here, and he is finding it difficult, as you said, Breezy, to figure out a way to get past the mighty Wolftic at the moment. Oh, and he does just that. He flicks it over the top. I thought Wolftic was there as well. Couldn't quite affect a touch. Good flick from Viri. Possibly the pace of it caught Wolftic off guard. 95 Ks from the midfield, and he has his first.
Yeah, it's definitely the pace of it. I think Viri will be disappointed with some earlier flicks. Mainly, I think it's like when he had Wolf on 0 boost off the backboard, banging it there. I think he had Wolf on the ropes there, and his flick was really lackluster. Like, I don't even think the positioning was bad. It was just the pace of it. Absolutely not falling for a fake either.
He's not going to get back in time. Actually, terrible bounce for Wolf. Couldn't have been any worse. It comes posted out. He didn't hang around to secure it either. Viri will get another chance. Relying heavily on the flicks to this point. Wolftic shuts it down before he gets to fire away, and Wolftic will fire back the other way, and it'll be another goal. 4 goals on the board to Wolf. Strong performance again here in game number 2, and Viri really needs to figure something out with his attacking arsenal here.
Wolftic just punishing everything. Everything that Viri does, it seems like he puts himself into dangerous positions where Wolftic will take low-risk plays. And even if a mistake does happen, which has been rare, as you were saying, he'll find himself a goal. That was an excellent read coming off the backboard by Wolftic. 5-1. 1 minute 59 remaining. It is very difficult to find the moment. That is for sure. This is a learning experience. Holy. Viri will find themselves deleted. Go on, Reezy.
I was just making faces at that double tap for a second. Just because I was like, I don't even know if that was intentional, like, but it just worked out so well for him. I'm like, even if that wasn't intentional, you just can't put a foot wrong, even accidentally.
And he just has that other gear, the next gear as well, doesn't he? When he does need to rely on mech to get the job done. We saw it as soon as this game started. No mistakes made in that department either. He's playing the ground game strong here through the second half of game number 2, but he certainly has plenty of weapons up his sleeve. That's just going to be a goal as well. Very disrespecting Wolftic's chase, and Wolftic has him in Brazil with 90 seconds left on the clock.
Every moment is the moment if you're brave enough. All caps. Knob. The Giga Chad.
Knob is the person. Knob is the person who goes on the three-way stalemate on the roundabout.
Looks like Viri has an opportunity here. Wolftic will deny it. Holds the Brazil.
Is that the name of the game to this point? Sometimes it is, isn't it? There's just nothing to gain from the encounter other than just preserving the Brazil for as long as you can, defending both nets.
Oh my days.
Savage.
Wolftic is just going ruthless.
All the way back.
What can Viri do here? What can Viri actually do here? How many goals did Viri get in the first game? Was it 1 as well? 2. Or was it 2? I think he might have got 2 in the end.
Yeah, I think he finished 6-2 in the end.
Would have had a second there if he wanted it, but yeah, it's difficult to see a road to victory here against Wolftic in this particular encounter for Viri. Have to find some answers really quick coming into game number 3. Actually called for the best of 7 in this encounter, as we talked about at the start of the stream. Settled for 5. Viri may be a little bit relieved that we have. Maybe would have welcomed it more time to try and get the pieces together here, figure Wolftic out. But at the moment, things are looking a little bit dire for Viri. So we'll head into game number 3 with a 2-0 advantage to Wolftic. Brazil's defeated.
The result has been eliminated. Wolf tried to hang on to it for as long as possible. But yeah, it's just it just looks on a different caliber, doesn't it? He's absolutely looking like his rank.
Certainly is.
Where does Viri sit in the ones at the moment?
I had a look today, actually. I think he's sitting high Grand Champ from memory. He did drop. He legitimately dropped all the way to Diamond 3. I'm not sure what happened or what the intentions were, but I think I had a look today and he's played some ridiculous amount of ones games, like from my perspective anyway. And he has just been on a massive climb. He's got a big win streak and he's up to the high GC mark, I think, from memory. I'll need to double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, he was literally Diamond 3. I don't think he played any once. So yeah, if he's on the grind, he's obviously a much better caliber of player than that. But see a car change coming out from Viri. Actually, interesting. Viri. Actually, I'm very surprised that we didn't see him in the Octane to start off with, because Viri, in that same conversation that I had with him and Wolftic, said that he proclaimed that he wasn't really trying in ones if he wasn't in the Octane. It's surprising.
Ooh, we actually got him.
It's all part of Viri's plan. He's playing for the reverse sweep.
Reflip.
The reverse sweep, yeah. You do it in style.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it as hard as possible. Make it as heartbreaking as possible.
He wanted to do the climb back up from Diamond. Yeah, copy that. That's interesting. Lucky Diamond players. They got to run into Viri down there.
Oh, that's the one's experience in OCE.
That's the one's experience in a nutshell. Eh? If it's going to be awful, it might as well be maximum awful. It's going to be... Oh! Somehow Wolf is giving a little bit too much and it's gone high. Viri's hanging in there early here in game number 3. That's a really dangerous ball from Wolf. Viri nearly finds the position to keep it out.
He almost had it too. It just came straight off that post. Oh, that post actually destroyed him.
Oh yeah, he nearly got there as well. If he actually, like, obviously it was purely reactionary. But if Viri had just actually held onto his jump half a second longer, he would have saved that. He was in a good position, obviously. Quite a pure reaction save.
You've got the mid here, be dangerous for the time being. Good flick. Oh, he follows it up with a post start. Can he get around it? He can. No mistakes made there from Wolf on the follow-up.
No panic either.
I had plenty of time there. Gee, I would have done all kinds of circles trying to figure out how to get that way into the back of the net from that position. No trouble for Wolftic. He started well again in game number 3. A lot of the sting was lost out of game number 2 for the second half. Viri's come to play here in game number 3, but Wolftic just going back to work, picking up where he left off in the first couple of games. Got it straight past Viri, an ambitious challenge on the sidewall. Wolftic has 3 all of a sudden. Game breaks open once again.
It's an ambitious challenge from Viri off the sidewall, wasn't it? I think he wanted to go sidewall into ceiling, way too far out instead of high. Just essentially, if Wolftic did have any advanced mech, he didn't really need to display it after that. He's gonna have another one, isn't he? Jesus. Absolutely steamrolling ahead.
You can see Viri like anticipating the touches, like anticipating something, but Wolftic's just, it's like you can see the future. He just doesn't do it. He doesn't do what Viri's expecting and then gets around him.
Yeah, it's just holding. I think it's just that such confidence in your mechanical ability. Not just mechanics, but your mechanical ability. Your ability to just control the car even on the small things. You've got such confidence in that you're almost entirely focused on your opponent. You don't even have to focus on the ball, really.
Yeah, setting up for a flick, goes wide, straight to Wolftic. Wolftic's still got a little bit of boost saved up here to make the clear. He's all out, race to the mid. It's going to be Wolftic's ball. He does well to clear it away, but he's going to be at the mercy of Wolftic once again here, looking for pads. Wolftic in the air. The pogo comes out from Wolf, the first attempt we've seen.
It's been a difficult one. Viri needs to get these flicks right. He does get it right, but it's still not strong enough. I think Wolf just looks like he's not going to be beaten by anything less than like 100k an hour flick at the moment.
Yeah, of course you can, Zozo. We'll send you an invite shortly after this. I don't know. We didn't have any pre-structure to the game modes this evening, so we don't know what we'll honour the previous arrangements that we usually run with, and that is the losing team can choose the next mode. Regardless of that, you'll be required, so we'll bring the remaining players back in. Wolftic finds his 5th. And the reset wasn't required in the end to execute the goal. But he's primed and ready to go for full tilt, Wolftic, isn't he? I think we are in full tilt number 1. I touched on it earlier. He did get beaten by Zella. It was the best. It went all the way to 5, that encounter. He was beaten in a very narrow margin game to Zella on his way all the way to Caleb. In that particular instance of full tilt, Wolftic, we didn't get in the second one. He was expected to play, but had power issues the night of his game, so we ended up rocking nasty versus apples over and over again, which was outstanding as well for those that actually caught that. That was quite entertaining. But it looks like we have the best edition of Wolftic that has perhaps ever existed for full tilt number 3. He's gone to work here in the grand final of crew battles. He's given his team a great start. 7-0 now in game number 3. He doesn't look like losing, does he?
What a shot.
Strength to strength, hasn't he? He'll be able to, if they do go twos, he'll be able to take a quick breather. This one. Here he also will be looking to regather.
But the freestyle 1v1 for those that were around back in the day when I used to run ones tournaments early on, I actually loathe freestyle 1v1s, so that's quite handy having Wolftic doing it because he's pretty good at it. He gets the musty into the reset, into the double touch. Actually double musty in the end. Viri calls GG's early. Wolftic has farmed his clip and he is not hanging around.
Not having it.
GG's have been called. Do we drop back to the menu?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, what a performance from Wolftic. We will bring Zozo back in. I'm going to take a quick break, gentlemen. My apologies.
Yeah. I think Zozo joined, right? You invited her?
Oh, Zozo's here. We're missing some players. We need Fighter and we need KeyanB. I'll bring them in right before I go. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Wolftic's such an incredible player. I was actually wasn't sure how it would go, but Wolftic, just whoever he goes up against, he just absolutely strong arms them into submission. It's crazy to see. Even the shots that he's pulling off, the angles that are just coming out. Oh my.
Yeah, it looks very difficult to stop. It looks very difficult to stop. He was just on the charge, like I said, with and a few guys have tried taking him on, like your Chris X's and your Viris, and like I said, the only person, according to the one's leaderboard, that would give him a realistic game that was involved with crew battles was Apples, who was unfortunately a series we never got to see. In the end, they never came up against one another.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, where the Apples versus Cam match, there's mad respect to Cam, even in the team versus team chat. He was so confident. The confidence was just, I could feel it through the chat.
Yeah.
I could feel the confidence. He's like, I got this, and then he won the game. Yeah, so well, we were definitely denied.
Yeah, well, I casted that one, and I was told, I didn't actually see the team chat in the end, but I was told that I was told that that he had requested the matchup, and the script was that Apples was going to win the ones, the cat cams were going to win the twos, and we were going to go to the threes. And before we do it, the game with the series was over with.
It really caught us off guard, that, didn't it? We Apples at the time was, one of the best, highest rated 1v1 players in Oceania, and even when you speak to Wolf these days, he talks about Apples in such high regard. He says that he's one of the only players in the region that he does fear and that he can't actually secure a win against. So it just speaks volumes of the performance of that evening from Cam, which made Cam as well very difficult to place in full tilt. What do you do with the information we're presented there?
Yeah, you have a ones player who doesn't play. You have a good player, but who doesn't play ones. Certainly doesn't grind ones. He goes and 2-0s. One of the best ones players in Oceania right now.
They've called for the threes. Very unorthodox way to structure the matches, but we will honour the request. The twos will be last if required. Cristiano Renaulto will have to win the threes here to give themselves any chance of prolonging this series. Let's see what we get from them here, gents. I feel like they need to start strong here. I think Viri Pro had a lot of the wind taken out of his sails there in that 1v1 showing against Wolftic. That would be a difficult, bitter pill to swallow. So a fast start here for Cristiano Renaulto will be extremely important.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can defend against, the likes of Wolftic. Like we said about him being such a high caliber player, he's going to get some unique touches, on the ball, even in the threes that maybe Fider and Fighter and KeyanB in particular won't have really come across at this stage. They're going to have to be very careful. Viri is going to have to be very careful. Viri plays that third man role a lot more for a longer periods of the game in this instance, just to deny Wolftic more than anything else.
Just to deny him, just to get in his way.
Yeah. I mean, you have that luxury. You see him taking him out here, there, and you have that luxury in the. He definitely. I think every player individually, unless you're talking about the best of the best in the world, is a lot less of a scary beast in the threes. Like you feel like you can be more liberal with your challenges.
I mean, there's definitely safety in numbers in threes. You'd hope.
You'd hope. Yeah, you would hope. Oh, Zozo was looking at an open net there, though, wasn't she?
Yeah, ended up with the double jump rather than the front flip, holding the flip on. Ended up shooting it wide. Wolftic looking to clear it out. Wolftic will have, we talked about Viri's momentum possibly heading into this 3 series. God, what momentum does Wolftic have behind him heading into this? Still locked up through the first 90 seconds here. Wave will try and clear this ahead of KeyanB. Does well to set up Wolftic, but Viri is there to slap it away back into defense. Fighter will face Wolftic, does well and to draw the challenge in the end, and Wave will follow it into the corner. Here comes KeyanB. As the time ticks, this first goal grows ever more important. First game of the threes in the grand final of crew battles. It's such a long road to get here. You feel like so much of the result of this entire crew battle hinges on what happens in the first few games of this 3 series. Wave only as far as KeyanB. It's poor touch from Wolf in the end, but he'll follow it up off the back wall. You see Viri lunging in, getting nowhere near. The flip reset engaged from Wolftic. Can't find another one. It'll fall to KeyanB, who can't get a second one off the wall as well. Wave is there, but he does well. KeyanB to follow. Viri with the redirect. Wave required. Can't quite. And a bit of a scrap unfolds in the follow.
No, he's missed.
Viri's missed out. The counter-attack on offer. Wolftic, plenty of boost, takes to the air, and he's unchallenged. Here comes KeyanB. He tries to fire at the far post, but he's been denied.
Bruh.
Oh, that was such a dangerous series of plays. Viri, I think Viri, he'll be kicking himself, won't he? You'd be backing him to score that like 9 times out of 10. You see that KeyanB's got the double on offer. That's high as well. They've had so many chances. Oh, they just need to settle one. Settle the nerves. Get one.
Hopefully that doesn't kill the momentum too much. The game is far from over. We see Wolftic in the air trying to transition into net. Wave looking for a bump. Viri just trying to jump back and forth. Gets the ball out of there. Zozo coming through straight to KeyanB. KeyanB taking their time, just looking for their teammate, but Zozo will come through for the demo. Viri is back, sends it downfield. 1 minute 20 remaining. The exchange is definitely going through. We see Cristiano with a lot of offensive pressure. I'm not sure if it's all part of the plan, but they're definitely being pushed back by Sniffin Snow. A lot of missed opportunities, which is unfortunate, but I guess that's a part of the game. Viri straight up the wall to meet Zozo. Wolftic booming it downfield. Which way will this go?
Yeah, you feel like the chances that Cristiano Renaulto have had, it's going to sting really bad if it is Sniffin Snow that do open up their account first here. I think they've had the better chances realistically in this game. Dick pushes it downfield, Fighter into the corner. Zozo is there. Fighter gets a heavy touch there. He's going to have to read. He does well off the ceiling here. Viri pushes it downfield. Wolftic is there, but HPG Wave takes it away. Zozo unsure where to orientate on the play. Actually, he takes out Wolftic with the flip through the midfield there. Luckily misses out on the bump in the end. Wave into Viri. Viri misses out on the touch. KeyanB is there. Viri low on boost, will challenge regardless. It's going to be up to Fighter here in defense. Wave is there. Fighter ends up doing well as Wolftic takes to the air, looking dangerous here. No flip, gets the flip. KeyanB pre-jumps the save. Outstanding positioning from KeyanB in the end. God, it looked dangerous once Wolftic got into position to land the flip. Viri gets bumped off the play and will go to eat OT. A bit of a scrap in the midfield to finish off regulation time. Such an important game, OT.
Really tough. Like you said, it's going to leave a bit of taste in the mouth if they do manage to score first. Like now it is down to the wire. It is down to that 1 goal. But as I said, Wolftic has been... He's had a few mechanical attempts of himself, but he has been suppressed a lot more with the introduction of the other two Cristiano Renaulto players. As I say, that fighter's going to have to do a job here in the back line for his team. Fighter's actually been very impressive as well. I've liked Fighter and Keyan's challenges. They've been pretty fearless over all of Wolftic's ability. Viri hasn't been the only one that's been stopping him. It has been a team effort relatively.
It's a bit of miscommunication again coming from Viri and KeyanB. Not sure whose ball it was to clear. It's going to be Wave with a chance. He's there, but it falls to KeyanB. It's a heavy touch from KeyanB in the end. Probably a softer one would have been better. Zozo into the back ball. Dangerous because it leaves Wave and Wolftic behind, but neither of them there. Viri will take it downfield. Well met by Wolf as he tries to push it mid. HPG Wave is there and KeyanB. A scrap ensues in the midfield here. Miss from Fighter. He's played a very defensive role, Fighter, hasn't he, in this particular game?
Great saves coming through.
Yeah, I haven't hated it though. Like I said, I think all three of them have defended well. Especially as I said, I was just giving it the. I don't know how well they're going to defend against Wolftic. They've defended very well against Wolftic's solo attempts so far.
Oh, shot goal! Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, man, there comes the sting. There it is. I didn't know which way it was going to go. But the punishment definitely came out. Great shot coming through by Wave. The team play coming from Sniffin Snow will carry them through to game number 2. Victory in tow. Game number 1 wrapped up. Wolftic was suppressed. Extremely suppressed, as you mentioned earlier, Breezy, before the match began. There was definitely the way to play it, just to suppress that top seed, but he definitely found his moment, and Wave and Zozo played their roles beautifully. Cristiano missing out on those 2 goal opportunities, definitely coming back to bite them right at the end.
Yeah, tough pill to swallow, isn't it? Like, and I think it was avoidable as well. Like it was one decision, you know, and it went against him. You could have argued that his play was fine, but Viri leaving that ball to bounce off the corner and collect the boost first just gave Wave even a fine opportunity with the angle. It still gave him an opportunity to shoot, and you know he punished hard. We're gonna have to see if the mental stays strong for CR.
I don't know what game you're playing. Sorry, go on.
As important as the first goal was in the first game here, you feel like it's doubly as important here in game number 2. Cristiano Renaulto really need to find a way to score it. They've been denied by all 3 posts of the net. And it falls into the defensive line once again. Oh, they are so in this contest, aren't they? But they find themselves an entire game mode and a game behind to this point. Viri on the back wall now. Look to clear it out of the corner. Zozo with a heavy challenge. Viri will follow it up with another one. Doesn't get the touch in the end and allows Wolftic in. Ball to KeyanB. Good passing ball from Wolftic there. Nobody from the Sniffin Snow team there to intercept.
Well done, not to send Wolftic away.
You see KeyanB. I'm gonna have to turn you on.
Oh,
Go on, Breezy. Yeah.
No, I was just going to say it was really good for him to get Wolftic away there again. Like I said, they've given Wolftic no quarter here really. Even though he is finding these little opportunities, like there on the ball, it's Wave who's done the damage with the finishes. Wolftic creating the opportunities.
Yeah, and unsure what to do with the flip reset there, was he? Ended up being a good pass away with a good finish into the top corner.
.339. They're just finding they're finding the net. It's actually it's really kind of tragic to see how these excellent plays coming through by Cristiano are just not finding the back of the net. It's bouncing side to side, or it's getting pumped out, whereas Sniffin Snow are finding that net. 1 goal in the lead, 3 minutes 12 remaining. Viri on the offense, denied by Wolftic and a Wave on defense. Zozo all on their lonesome. KeyanB into the center, only finds Wolftic ready to go. what I was saying earlier, Breezy, was when you were mentioning about finally we'll find that equalizer.
It wasn't convincing though, it wasn't.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't.
even Viri had an opportunity with the double as well. And Wolftic nearly got back as well.
Oh, if that had been saved, it would have been a pinch goal into the other net, surely, if that had been saved. It's just the way it's been going for Cristiano Ronaldo. I think the audience gives a big sigh of relief, those that are neutral to the contest. They have finally found the opening. They've got their names on the board at long last. And they've got themselves into game number 2. Does their engine start here?
Wolftic will just knife downfield. Oh, doesn't find the... Maybe they were pressured. Maybe they knew someone was behind them. Doesn't find the touch. But Wave is on the case. Fighter into the midfield. Oh, Wolftic finds it.
Yeah, it's a great challenge from Wave, and then the double up from, like you see, Fider and KeyanB were both on top of each other in the goal. And that double commit just opened up the space for Wolftic, who was hovering in a very dangerous spot. Yeah, they have to find a way through yet again. Oh, it's gone through. Oh no, what a save by Wave.
Outstanding save from Wave in the end. It looked like a goal for all money, didn't it? He let the ball go over his head, committed to the half flip save in the end, and executed it to perfection. Cristiano Renaulto with it all to do again. Wolftic with a double chance. He won't miss out. Surely he does actually miss the double. Opportunity was available. The net was going to be open had he touched it. Challenge there. I think that might have been Fighter. It was indeed. It's going to fall to Viri here, courtesy of KeyanB. Fighter there. Can't quite bring the round.
Haven't been off by much, have they? But just not quite found it. Found that finish cutting edge. They've got one goal out of about 10 chances in the past 2 games. And it will start to put some miles on the Rocket League soul. Will that?
Say Rocket League soul.
Yeah.
It's some miles. It's some miles.
Rocket League soul, just a dried up husk.
as most people's is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good touch from Viri. That should bounce down into a pretty dangerous spot here. Wolftic with a difficult read to make. He does well in the end. Fighter will try and send it middle. They're just trying to prolong the pressure here. Wolftic actually misses out on an important touch. Wave will clear it away, but you see all 3 players from Cristiano Renaulto postured aggressively. And it falls straight to Wolf, who clears it out long. Yeah, they've had pretty much the same amount of scoring shots, I think, across both games. And to be honest, they're both very similar in terms of meaningful scoring shots as well, shots on net. They just haven't been able to get the execution on point as Sniff and Snow have when they really had to. Wolftic misses out again here. 30 seconds. What do we reckon, guys? Have Cristiano Ronaldo got what it takes to bring it back?
They need to push, don't they?
They have it. It's in them. They definitely have it. They need that push. You're exactly right, Breezy.
To get Wolftic out of the net, I think. No disrespect at all to Zozo and Wave, but they really need to get Wolftic to overcommit to something.
Jeez. 2 in a row. It's 5 in a row. Sniff and Snow on a rampage here. Cristiano Renaulto have their backs to the wall in the grand final of Chapter 5. Surely it's not a 6-0.
Winnable.
Winnable.
It is 100% winnable. You see the shot count. 12 shots to 4 to go down by a goal.
That's crazy to see.
And just like... Go on.
Just seeing the shots just pinball off the sides of the post and just not go in. Sorry, Breezy.
What? I'm just going to say, I wonder if they regret taking the 3s. I wonder if they felt like they were potentially favourites in the 2s. Probably have rank advantage in the 2s. Whether they took what I think we were feeling generally was a more comfortable win than 3s. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they regret that decision. Obviously, if they do pull out the reverse sweep, I am talking complete shite. Need to disregard that. But
I agree. I was surprised when I heard them take the 3, especially given how the 1s went down there and the way Wolftic looked in that 1 series. I thought the 2s would have been the go. Secure, or try your best to secure a victory for your team and head to the 3s with the momentum, as you touched on.
Were there any time constraints from the players?
I don't think so. No, the only time constraint we had organising this was that KeyanB was going to be late, which he wasn't in the end. Not that we're aware of. There was no time constraints getting it done. It was Cristiano Renaulto's decision to make anyway, so...
Yep.
Sure.
Just trying to understand the decisions there.
Yeah, the only time constraint was obviously me saying that if it was a best of 7, I wasn't going to be here. that was the only time constraint I was aware of.
That and this event crossed over with your nap time is the other constraint.
Yes, but that was an unforeseen circumstance. I was very done after work today. I was cooked, and it's only a Monday.
I feel bad giving it to you for that because you're probably just wrecked.
I just completely done, and I was like, and then but I apologize nevertheless. I was like, I didn't want to cause you any undue stress as well, which probably happened. But here we go, Fighter. They finally have a lead. They have a lead in something.
Yeah, it could be the first. Actually, that's a really good point. That was probably their first lead of the entire encounter, isn't it?
People have got bank riding on them. They got bank riding on them. they're the 72k, aren't they?
Yeah, I think 40 of it was from Viri himself. But yeah,
okay,
I did throw some down personally as well. While they looked like they had the better odds, and then all of a sudden they went into. It's really hard because it's not like a betting agency where you keep the odds you initially went with. The odds actually change after you've made the bet. It's really disappointing. Oh, Wolf's got it over the top. Surely an equaliser on offer. Viri is there. Can't quite keep it out. HPG wave and Wolf raffled it after they broke past the attacking. Oh, you see Fighter and KeyanB both challenged that. Viri desperately trying to get back, but the shot bottom left was good enough to keep him away. It didn't take him long to get that one back, did it?
It's again a bit of a nervous double commit. Like I said, they've done really well with challenging Wolf and his aerial attempts, but on this occasion they couldn't figure out who. Only one of them needed to go. Even if they didn't get anything on Wolf, or just only one of them needed to go, and it was really detrimental that the two of them went.
Oh my god, that is so dangerous the entire time.
Do you know what though? Sometimes those absolutely work in your favor. You know, the ones that are surprisingly like downfield and suddenly level with your net as the person that like the opponents. Like it's suddenly everyone starts facing the car towards the side, don't they? Towards the wide channel, and then suddenly the ball's like going down the middle of the field. It's actually super dangerous at times.
They're farming shots again. Renaulto team. Zozo stays grounded at the mercy of the back wall bounce.
Zozo's camera would have just been up in the air. That would have happened so quickly.
What a beat by Fighter though on Wolf on the wall. Absolutely no respect whatsoever, and gets a perfect dime to Viri.
Yeah, you made a good point, Rosh. That would have that ball just sung straight to the left immediately, almost the full width of the goal. The attacking player there to convert as well. Difficult for Zozo to get anything on that. Cristiano Renaulto strike again. Winning this game would be huge as well. Obviously keeps their chances alive in the grand final, but the momentum swing as well. Suddenly a little bit of doubt, possibly. What a shot coming in from Wolf. A little bit of doubt in the minds of the Sniffin Snow team, who are just riding high on confidence at the moment.
The back's against the wall though at the moment. Viri trying to find his way out for his team.
At the moment, you fancy it's just all about not going down 6-0. They're in a good position here to secure their first, and then you take steps from there. Don't think about the big picture, just win one game at a time. If they can find a way to secure the 3s here, they will certainly be favourites to actually win the grand final. They're in a good position now in the final minute to secure the 3rd game here. It's going to be a long road, but only 2 goals between then and the 2s. Small steps. What do you make of it, Rosh?
I actually think that Renaulto, if they just take baby steps, hold the fort, they could definitely stay in this contest. I see Frog in all caps, hold the fort, Viri. I think all of them are just hanging on for dear life here with 15 seconds remaining.
Oh, he's done it again. Finest played wide, but the clock's ticking down.
There's a 0-second goal now.
They're just playing for time.
Will break in half. Oh, it's still up. Oh, Zozo misses out.
Oh,
Cristiano was still in it.
Park the bus.
I didn't rest. Oh my.
Oh Jesus, yeah. You seen the 2 shots as well. I was like, I thought they'd found their way out of the funk, and then you see the double post ricochet again.
Wow. If they can up their shot accuracy by 10% here, they'll almost be certain to win this contest.
They'd destroy them, honestly. If they up their shot accuracy by 10%, I reckon they'd actually have murdered them in those first 2 games.
Vince, Captain Kirihi, respect.
Like, yeah, it did feel like it just felt like in the first 2 games, certainly, didn't it? That Sniffin Snow were just picking on scraps, weren't they? And just firing and rifling them in.
Yeah, absolutely. Making the most of their opportunities across both of the first 2 games. Quite honestly. To the corner here, they're giving Wolftic plenty of space. Not recommended. He's in the air now and into an attacking position immediately. He gets the flip, but only as far as Fighter. The best execution in the end from Wolf we saw. And go for those full field flip reset plays in the ones without any mistake. Quite execute there in the 3s. Maybe things icing up a little bit for the Sniffin Snow team now that Cristiano Renaulto have secured a game here in the 3s.
They still look strong though. They're still making their inroads, aren't they?
That's for sure. You can see him. You can see the gears turning. It's all coming together. Cristiano are not out of it. Wolftic just trying. Look at him. He just got bumped straight out of play. He's definitely getting pressured off the ball. This is the play, putting all the pressure onto basically just trying to eliminate one player. I think Sniffin Snow, if they reverse Uno'd it and eliminated Viri, they'd definitely be in a really strong spot. What do you guys think? What do you think about that one?
I think like you said, I think the momentum swing is with them. I think that they are actually favourites to win this if they can Uno reverse all the 3s. But right now, it's still in favour of Sniffin Snow just with the deadlock. Game number 3, Wolftic in a dangerous spot here as well. But I wondered. I thought it was KeyanB. Then I was looking at. Oh, it's right up the post and he put it on. Jesus. Oh God, what is happening?
That was such a good pass over to Viri. It goes straight into the board. Thankfully, KeyanB was upfield. The ball bounces straight to him.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he read that or if that just worked out.
I just got the vibes that even before KeyanB's shot went in, that a controller could have been launched across the room. Even before KeyanB scored, it would have been that fast.
I wonder if he's still using that 1998 Dell monitor.
It would have been Viri's controller for sure. KeyanB. Oh, I see him again. Well done.
Let's go.
Well done.
I guarantee you he's not using the monitor with a fist-shaped hole in the middle of it anyway.
It definitely would have been Viri's controller though. I could see like when the shot rifled off the post, I could just see a controller getting launched before KeyanB even touched the ball.
They've secured 2.
He's beginning to believe.
I think has both of them. Doubled up on the advantage quickly there. It's the biggest gap they've had in any game so far. Wolftic gets a double touch off the ceiling there. Fighter's there. Fighter's actually been really good. You've seen Fighter intercept a lot of Wolftic's plays. Even in the air, it just finds the right spot to be a lot of the time. You don't have to do a lot. You just have to get the ball off him. It's exactly what Fighter's able to do on most occasions. Wolftic.
Oh, saved it.
Wolftic. Absolutely
Shot Zozo. The placement was incredible coming off of HPG's pass.
I've got to say though, the orange posts are far more forgiving by the looks of it.
Yeah, for real. You see KeyanB there, didn't he? He just got drawn into the corner with Viri. It left the net open just long enough. Wave should have really had a goal prior to that, but Zozo definitely making a mark on the game.
Oh, what a touch from Viri. But I can't quite. In the end, that's a good back ball pass from. Oh, it's
Where's Wave gone? Where's Wave gone? I think he thought Wolftic was there. I think he thought it was okay to leave this. Yeah, you see, Wolftic's not on his screen at the moment. He thinks Wolftic is behind him. Wolftic is absolutely not behind him.
Looks like me when I'm playing a Smurf in London. It's like, I'm not going to be in your clip. I'm not going to be in your clip. I'm not going to the corner.
I never thought about that. I'm going to go in the corner. Your clip's undefended, bro.
That was really strange. Wasn't it? Such an important moment in the game as well. Wow, another home goal nearly coming out there. I think it was KeyanB diving into the net. Really strange moment from Wave there. Like, I think you might have called it right. Maybe he thought Wolf or someone was behind him. Is there any real thing you can use to justify that unless he completely lost track of where the goals were? That was always going to be scoreable from there. It's going to be a third. Makes the post do some work again, I think, Fighter. Oh, it's a fourth, actually. They have their fourth goal, 3 goals to lead. And Cristiano Renaulto have found the wind in their sails here. They are looking strong as this threes encounter goes on. Things are getting interesting quick, lads.
Yeah, for real. They've got the momentum, haven't they? The wind's in the sails for them. As I say that, Wolftic makes no mistake. Yeah, he was left alone for a little bit too long there. Again, this touch here from Viri just sent the ball too far away. KeyanB, yeah, it was always going to be a rough time for KeyanB there.
There are 2 ships on this ocean. 2-4. It could go either way. You never know. Regardless of what happens, play to play. Which way will this go? Cristiano hold a 2-goal lead. However, Sniffin Snow could easily turn that around if Cristiano allow it. Viri into the midfield. Wolftic on the case, immediately pops in for the reset on target. And the 1-goal deficit, 27 seconds remaining. Nah, this is an actual nail biter. You don't know what's going to happen.
That 3-goal cushion they had only moments ago is just gone, isn't it? One goal now between them. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Red time for Cristiano Renaulto and Sniffin Snow in game number 4.
It's a great shot from Wolf as well. I thought he really struggled to get power on that, given the fact he was running out of boost towards the end, wasn't he? And he just rifled it off the corner of his car.
Every touch is worth double here for Cristiano Renaulto. Time, the only thing they need to evaporate here. Fighter gets a good touch here. Zozo. Oh, it's a good shot. It's a goal. Game number 4 will go to Cristiano Renaulto from here, surely. Game number 5 to settle the 3s. And will we head to the 2s to decide the grand final of Chapter 5? What a series this could turn out to be.
They've played the reverse card. They've turned around and said, we are not lying down. If you want to take this crew battles off us, you are going to have to do it the hard way.
So only seems like moments ago we were talking about the choice to play the 3s first, well, second, I should say. I think we both had a little bit of doubt in our voices when we were describing it, saying maybe that wasn't the best idea, but here we are suddenly scratching our beards thinking, maybe they were onto something here. Maybe they felt something that we didn't. And they're looking good now, heading into game 5.
I appreciate that you included my beard in that, such as it is.
Still counts. It counts. It counts.
Honestly, it just makes us seem older than 90% of the audience. Which I'm sure.
Nah, no,
yeah,
no grays yet. It's all good.
No
got
grays
grays.
yet.
I've got
Jesus. It's the silver fox. I love that name. That's a nickname that I love to got on my cricket team. Like who were starting to just get it like the black on grey. Silver fox.
I've just got that like random greys, just random ones that pop out. They're really annoying actually.
Oh, I love this kickoff now that Roche has completely shafted them. It's an incorrect kickoff.
Oh, that seems like
it wasn't actually. Then. I didn't read it. Okay.
They might have changed their positions to get it back to the way it was supposed to be.
Oops.
Have you waited until the grand final to join a team for the first time, Raj? That is impressive.
Nah.
I don't feel like you've done it.
I've done it like 2 times. This is my 3rd time doing it. I did it in the grand final. Good job, Rosh. Well done.
I want to play the grand final. Look at me.
Top tier.
I'm good at the game.
I wasn't knocked out. I'm in the game, bro. What do you mean?
Okie, ready up. Anyway, game number 5 on our hands. We've talked about it every game. I think the first goal here is massive in this encounter. It's a good challenge from Viri. It'll fall to Zozo. You see the bump coming in on KeyanB. Beautiful. Zozo wasn't happy, I don't think, with KeyanB charging down the field at a good bump in the end. Alleviates some pressure. Wave will follow this, but only as far as Viri. Can't quite find the second touch. It'll fall to Wave, who walks around Viri. Wave now off the ceiling. It's a good pinch off the ceiling as well. No one's there to read it off the backboard. It's Fighter who misses out, actually. Viri looking for another one. Misses out again. But Fighter waits down, gets a good touch only as far as Wolf. Viri in a dangerous position. Well done by Wolf to recover. With the boost race, it'll belong to Viri. They will stick around in the forward line here. KeyanB with a touch into the back wall. Zozo does really well. In a good position there to smother that. Ball goes middle. Wolftic will take it. Actually in a really dangerous position now. Wolf, he's got no boost. He gets a good low 50 though. Viri required. Gets it past Wave. The fake came in from Wave in the end, but Viri ends up affecting the touch. And they get back down the other end to Cristiano Renaulto. It's going to fall to Fighter. Can he bring it down? He can't get a touch at all. Viri was expecting at least something there. And the play breaks down as a result.
It's a good beat from Viri, actually.
Actual facts, I hand drew it on paint.
Yeah, Riz is the only one that's put effort into the border and the border and on the word. Oh, what a save from Viri!
Nice.
I could have done you better, Breezy, if I had more than
that's fine.
30 seconds.
I'm not complaining about the work. I'm just saying it does look like Riz has got his usual setup. He's like, here, I'll send you mine when I was setting up for him as well.
Nice little air dribble as well. Sorry, Breezy.
Drive down the field and Viri's there. Oh, what a save by Wolf! They are pushing hard, aren't they?
That's for
Who've we
sure.
got, guys? Come on, guys, pick one. Pick one
Cristiano
right
Renaulto. Straight up.
For the threes. Got it in the tank.
Rosh never gives one.
All I know is my gut says maybe.
Wave with a good save. We've seen such good shots and such good saves. Defensive rotations on point from both teams so far. And going far, 3 minutes has gone by. It's nearly over. What has happened to this game? Ball goes middle from Zozo. It's going to go straight to KeyanB. KeyanB looking for a second one. Needs a second one. Gets the second one. Into the defensive line again. For Sniffin Snow. Can it be another prolonged attack for Cristiano Renaulto? You felt they've held the attack for the longest time in this game number 5. Still yet to break the drought. Will this be a 1-goal game 5 here? It's definitely shaping up to be. Wave will clear it out.
Deadly, never mind. They've covered well, haven't they? They've covered really well for each other's mistakes. Fighter is right supposed to come. Oh, what is it? They should have scored about 10 more goals than they have.
Yeah, we're going to have to get the check those goals of regulation size after this series, I think.
Regulation ball.
Advantage.
Sniff and Snow have brought their own goals to the contest here.
They've angled the post.
Oh, good setup from KeyanB. He's been denied by Wolf in the end. It looked really good from KeyanB. I think he had the setup. He had the angle. As difficult as it was, Viri, I think, landed the reset there. Not sure how he's going to affect it. It's going to be Wave through the midfield. KeyanB Sends it long and deep. Wolftic gets 2 touches, but still sends it middle. Fighter is there, finds the top of the net, but he's been denied by Wolf. Wolf will walk it out as well, met by Viri. Where are the Cristiano Renaulto team? They need to keep applying the screws here. They do in Fighter, who sends it back downfield. Zozo will return the favour. You see Viri and Fighter both challenge the same ball. 16 seconds remaining, Rosh. What's it got for us?
Wolftic will be eliminated on the offensive push. 7 seconds. Keyan is on the case. Wolftic is back. Can Keyan get touched? No, he can't. Oh my, it's 0 seconds. I think we see OT. Breezy.
All he had to do was touch it. All he had to do was touch it, and that was it. Oh God, my heart stopped.
Oh, this is a big chance as well. Viri actually shoots that well wide. Wolftic dives across the face of goal. Fighter will send it middle. It's going to be a dangerous bounce. Who can read it the first? It's Keyan and HBG Wave. They both read it well. Ball goes middle. Nobody there from Fighter. Wave will take it out wide. It's going to fall to Viri. Viri shoots. Zozo's there. Wolftic dives as well. Well defended from Sniffin Snow. They've had their back to the wall all game. Keyan draws a 50 with Zozo. All 3 players push with him. Dangerous push here. Viri not on the play at the time being. There he is. Gets it past Zozo. We'll try and bring it around. Flick on target. Well done. Saved out in the end by Wolf. Jeez, this is intense stuff. 0-all. Game 5 of the threes in the grand final of Crew Battles Chapter 5. 32 teams have become 2. They will shortly become 1. Fighter trailing this one is Keyan. Tries to bring it middle. Wolf off the back wall here. Fighter's taken a long rotation back, but he should be the first one to the ball. Gets a good touch. It's going to bounce down. It's going to be dangerous. Who's there? It's Wave off the back wall. Keyan will get a bit of time on this as well. You see the defensive stance from Sniffin Snow gives them no chance to retaliate to any of these attacking plays to Cristiano Renaulto. Good touch from Wolf, but he will still come back. Zozo is there only as far as the sidewall though. Very trying to work out how to bring this ball around. Doesn't quite work out as Wolf, sorry. Meets him there in the forward line, and finally Sniffin Snow have the attack.
Dangerous. They're so dangerous. My heart stopped again there when I seen that shot come in from Wave. He's hit 2 of them already, I think. Those shots from the tight angles, and wouldn't want to be giving him many more opportunities in that scenario. Fighter, how outstanding has Fighter been though at challenging Wolftic? Like we keep saying it over and over again. It's just, I've been astonished with the way he's given Wolftic like little to no time on the ball. Having said that, Wolftic still found his way through once or twice. But yeah, they're peppering the back wall over and over again, and they just need to find one opportunity to land for them.
Gee, the one time they're not there to actually swoop on the back ball is the one time Sniffin Snow missed the ball. Fighter back middle. Keyan should be the first one on this. You see Wolftic push hard to draw the challenge. He does well. Not sure he's got much boost, but gets a touch over the top. It's dangerous. Viri is there. It's high. The 50 from Viri sends it away from harm's way. Keyan will try and push it out. Sniffin Snow's turn to apply some screws here. Wave will try and bring it around, but it is a poor touch in the end. It actually just, for once, is settled in no man's land. Viri draws a 50 into the corner.
An actual battle. A battle of back and forth. Everything is on the line for Cristiano Renaulto. Every player is just going through all the emotions with us, I am sure. The ball going back and forth. Everyone is dialed in. Wolftic following the ball downfield. Every time Wolftic is in front of that net, my heart drops. But Cristiano Renaulto always finds a way to push them back. Fighter will fly past the play here. Zozo gets an excellent push downfield.
Yeah, like Keyan was too happy with that. It's going to fall to Fighter, who waits patiently down. That's a poor touch from Keyan. Didn't know anything about it, mind you. Viri will push out. Zozo is there. Gets a bump, I think. It'll slow him down. It's going to be Wolftic's ball. Wolftic dangerous, has the flip. Lands it with a wave dash. Well done by Fighter. It's Fighter again. Of course it is. He denies Wolftic another time. Viri will be required on the back wall here. The ball comes out. Zozo into the corner. Sniffin Snow putting plenty of pressure on at long last. But both teams standing strong in defense. Wave, it's his poor 50 and fall to Keyan into the corner here. Who's the first one on the ball? It's Viri. He'll send it back middle. The dangerous Wolftic is there. Viri can't quite bring it around. The net was open. Couldn't find the opening. Here comes KeyanB again. Will reload from the corner, looking for his team. Not interested in taking the shot. First,
what a save from Wave.
Outstanding from Wave. A huge setup from Cristiano Renaulto has been denied. Wolftic now will try and walk it out of defense. Gets it past one, gets it past two. Wave is there. Fighter is there. It's a poor touch from Fighter into Wave. But Fighter will dive into the sidewall, looking for Viri. Dangerous from Sniffin Snow as they try and push it down. Back and forth between the two teams. We've nearly seen 2 games of Rocket League. It's nearly 5 minutes of OT. Wolftic with the dunk. The ball stays mid. Big ball to win. It's Zozo's ball to win. Sends it downfield. Fighter now gets a soft touch and sends it out. You see Viri and Wolf. Viri and Wolf. Viri shot it wide. Fighter gets accredited the shot. Viri doesn't get anything for his trouble there. He shot it well wide. A huge setup again. Who will hold their nerve and take game number 5? Will it be Sniffin Snow who will crown themselves champions in this game? Or will we go to the 2s for Cristiano Renaulto to fight back? I am exhausted.
Oh, back and forth, back and forth. Where will this go? Every time they get such a good setup and they just can't put it through. Cristiano Renaulto and Sniffin Snow. Both teams are just battling it out. An arm wrestle, one could say. Oh my.
There though, we see Fighter going the wrong way. And KeyanB is going to be the one who has to deal with it. It's a dangerous series of plays. This is the first bit of pressure we've seen for a while with Sniffin Snow. But they've found a way out again. Wolftic's eliminated. Does Viri have it?
Oh no,
He's trying to eliminate Wave.
It's down. Who's there? Nobody.
And they survived again.
Oh my.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It was like a 1v1 and he had to actually get 2 demos and he couldn't get it. See KeyanB though.
Eliminated.
It has in the middle of the field a little bit of a mix-up. He tries to get out of Fighter's way desperately here, Viri. And the ball will land in KeyanB's lap. KeyanB should have a couple of touches here into the midfield, but not quite able to get around it. Wolftic in a dangerous spot again. This is again where you don't want to see Viri pre-jumping the ceiling. Wolftic forced low and Viri will take the ball off him. He's found his way through. That's high. That's dangerous. Fighter needs to get there first.
What a save!
What a save!
Oh, he has been the captain of Wolftic, hasn't he, all series long. Fighter has come to play. He has turned up for the grand final here. 7 minutes of 0-all OT. Teams, nobody wants to draw blood in game 5 here. Viri will dive across the face. Wolftic will try and take it into the corner. Gets a nice touch. He'll be able to follow up, but only got 30 boost left in the tank. Where is HPG Wave there? Met by KeyanB. It'll fall to Viri. Zozo there as well. Good challenge in the end by Zozo. Denies Viri any space on the ball. Fighter with another good touch. We follow it up against Wolftic and again gets the better 50 between the 2 players. Fighter looking for another challenge here. The ball goes into the corner. It's in a dangerous position. Zozo in a really awkward position to make a save here. A dangerous ball. Well done by Wolf. Denies Viri again. Fighter can't quite make the touch. And KeyanB has gone all the way back. Viri will be forced into a short rotation here and does well. We'll look to try and bring this down for the team, but Zozo having none of it. Takes it off the back wall herself. Takes things into her own hand. KeyanB now looking to bring it middle. Another dangerous ball. Fighter is there, but nobody's pushing at the time being. Viri moves in now. HPG Waves lost control. Poor touch from Fighter. Wolftic's there. Well done by Fighter. One more touch required. He can't get it out. The ball will be in the midfield. Wolftic looking dangerous once again, but low boost. 8 minutes of OT gone by. Ladies and gentlemen, who will win this encounter? Somebody grab it by the horns and we score because I'm getting exhausted.
Oh god, I think this is actually a little statistician as well. I think this is actually the longest OT we've ever had in a crew battles because I'm pretty sure that I was playing in the previous longest OT, which was about 7.5 minutes.
Do you imagine the longest OT being game 5 of the grand final?
Oh man, the pressure must be ridiculous. What they're feeling, what these players are feeling at this moment, we're only feeling a small fraction. Oh my, this might be it. Viri gets a save! What a save! Oh, 9 minutes in. Which way will it go?
Gee, I think the Cristiano Renaulto team look exhausted. Just a couple of mistakes creeping into their gameplay. I would love to see this settled one way or another with an outstanding play rather than a mistake from one of the players. That will be heartbreaking at this stage in the game. It must be so exhausting, the physical and mental battle now. What a contest it is between these two teams. Well-deserved grand finalists, as you can clearly see on display. Very good touch into the corner. Fighter actually misses out on the boost and misses out on the touch. It's going to be dangerous, but nobody is there. KeyanB takes responsibility. Will follow it into the sidewall. Has the ceiling as well. Still 50 boost left in the tank. Gets the ball flowing towards the face of goal. Viri waits down. Wolftic draws the challenge and does well. We're going to enter nearly 10 minutes into OT. Still no goals between the two teams. It could not be a closer contest. The exclamation mark put on Crew Battles Chapter 5 here in Game 5 of the threes.
Yeah, we need a shot. We need to have the Psionics decider shot counter after so many minutes. Who's had the most amount of shots?
Just penalty shootout.
Yeah. Oh, it's a dangerous ball from KeyanB, though. It could have easily been cleared by Wolftic and Wave, but they double commit on the touch outwards. Wolftic with a dangerous shot. It's KeyanB who's going to have to save it out. He's giving it back to Wolftic, though. Oh, no, he catches it. How did he get down so quickly from there? Because it looked like he'd given it up to Wolftic, didn't it?
Zozo required big challenge. Here
Oh,
yes, he's got it.
They found it. Finally. 10 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh, the pressure was on.
Jeez, it was a play that reeked of exhaustion, didn't it? Cristiano Renaulto.
Cristiano.
He's beginning
walks
to
away
believe.
with it. Game number 5, as you said, Riz. Oh my, what a grand final. Let's go. Yeah, take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. You earned it.
Oh,
is it
God.
breathe? Did I say breathe or breathe?
Yeah, it's no E if it's breath, but it's fine.
Lol. Take a breathe, bro.
Take a
breathe.
breathe. Take a breathe. Yeah.
I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it, man. Autocorrect's ruined me. One breathe,
Oh God, what have we just witnessed? Let's take a second to dissect that. How many shots were actually going? I know Wave has just left. Wolftic had 12 shots himself. There was 8, 16, 20. Oh no, 8, 16. That's poor maths. 22 shots coming out of the Cristiano Renaulto team. And how many saves did they have as well? Jesus, there's so many points going around in that game.
Yeah, reverse sweep. Cristiano.
The saves too, yes, Salts. The saves as well. Like there looked like something like there was 15 to 20 saves going around as well for each team. I would be very curious to see how many saves came out from Sniffin Snow, because it did feel like, I know sometimes we talk about pressure and sometimes it's not reflected necessarily in the stats, is it? Like sometimes you realize that even though they had all the pressure, they didn't actually like have as many shots on target, but we did see, I think it was 8, 16, 20 22 shots, yeah, I said, coming out from the Cristiano Renaulto. How much did Sniffin Snow actually have to save them?
Oh man,
My legs were shaking. Like I was like actually,
hours.
I was actually like physically getting physically affected by what was happening there. That was crazy to see. I was just, oh man.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, as a neutral, like who obviously was gunning for the twos. Like I felt sick every time I saw Wolftic, driving down the field or like a big hit coming down the field. I felt sick. I actually felt a bit nauseous. I was like, oh, this is it. This is how it ends. But
yeah,
no, they
found a way, isn't he? We saw it in the ones, just how dangerous he is when he's given boost and space and time, which he had a couple of times there as well. Sure, there's a few moments he'd love back, but I was just going to touch on it as well. I can feel my voice actually starting to fail me here, but I was going to touch on how much have all 6 players turned up here. This is such a good showing from all of them. Fighter, KeyanB, Viri, what a comeback it was in the threes there, and Zozo Wave, and Wolftic. We are seeing some performance from all 6 players. Outstanding so far.
Facts.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some guys back.
We had Fighter constantly fighting with Wolftic at every single turn to stop anything from getting through. We had some incredible saves coming from Viri. It seemed KeyanB was their primary scorer for the majority of those matches. Zozo came through with some brilliant saves and some shots as well. Wave with the same great shots, coming through with saves. All players are coming in extremely hot. Let's see if exhaustion and fatigue have affected them here in the 2v2s. Everything is on the line.
Keep in mind, they're asking for best of 7s. Let's just remember that. Let's just let that.
Oh god, I would definitely not be here. No way. And turn around and be like, oh yeah, game 5 was 10-minute OT. No shot.
Well, that's actually really dangerous. Good save there.
Oh, what a save. Yeah, it's gonna be a really different pace. Like everybody will be so set into the 3s, won't they? Like they were locked in that 3 series, and now you're gonna have to play 2s, which is gonna require something a little different from you as a player. It's gonna be a different one. That's a very good demolition because that ball was in a dangerous spot from Fighter and Zozo's 50, and Wave wiped off the field. KeyanB doesn't get the shot he would have wanted. This is dangerous. Wave versus Fighter. We've seen that Wave in the previous series that he has a strong flick available. Good flick game.
Touchdown field from Fighter. Looking for the double, actually. Well done by Wave. Beat it on the back wall. Both teams just feeling each other out here, like you said, breezy. They've just faced each other for the last hour or so, but it will feel very different, this. Big change in pace. Big change in spacing. Oh, that's more challenge.
Wave's gonna get disappeared. Where's he going?
I will not be in your clip, he says again. That is a wide fake challenge there from Wave. That is wild from him. And that's the first goal of the 2s.
It was all plan of the part, all part of Wave's plan to equalize almost immediately. Zozo gets the kill. Yeah.
Tristan, how are you, mate? Welcome. Long time no see. Hope you're well.
Yeah, definitely start cheating the kickoff. That's something you can't let go by when you're this sort of thing. It's such an easy goal to give up, and it just leaves a bad taste in the mouth in 2s.
You never know how the kickoffs will go, especially with the diversity of ranks and all the inclusion that comes with that. You can never be too safe though. Wave will push it downfield, trying to get it past the 2. Zozo covering the rear, goes off the corner, followed by Fighter. We see KeyanB just winding up. Gets the early flick. Wave gets the touch, not high enough. It'll find itself straight into Sniffin Snow's net. Zozo did not expect it. I don't think Wave did either. 1-2. In the lead, Cristiano Renaulto.
It's a big ask, isn't it? This is a big ask of HBG Wave and Zozo, not just in terms of the rank disparity, which I feel like it might actually be reasonably even, but just the mental battle now. They had 2 chances there, 3 chances, I should say, to secure the crew battle and secure the entire championship in the 3s. Zozo's missed.
Oh no, she missed! No, she's found the curse. She's picked up the curse.
It's just, there's going to be a mental barrier surely here.
It was.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Hardball.
Yeah, it was hard to chase. It was hard to get down. It just, like you say, you feel like it may seep in as Fighter fires home. Wave in a difficult spot there. He missed the boost. I think that really settled on his mind, didn't he? The fact that he missed that boost. It's something I find that a lot when you miss boosts like that. That it sits on your mind, even though you've got to go on and defend this shot, but your brain is still like, oh, I missed that boost, and it does produce a mistake a lot of the times.
Yeah, on
That's
top of the...
such a
Sorry,
good point.
sorry, go ahead, Ross.
No, go.
I was only going to add, just to add to the exhaustion as well. There will be physical exhaustion as a factor here now as well. Like that was those games that they played, that especially that final game of the threes, such an enduring contest. They're now required to play another best of 5 where they probably do go in as the underdogs here for this. This is such a big battle now for Wave and Zozo. We saw them in the semi-final though. We're not sure how much was invested from both teams on the occasion though, but they did take down, it's missed out wide I think, they did take down Lux and Giggles in the match against Rule None in the semi-final. That's a big win for them, and pretty similar in regards to ranks across the board as well as it is in this contest. You just feel like there's so many other factors involved here.
Yeah, for sure. Wave is a little stronger. I would place him as a GC, generally speaking. But yeah, still a big task for Zozo Wave here. And the momentum swing as well. Like there was a point where they probably thought they had this one, right? And now they find themselves scrapping in the twos.
I think that's probably a really, really hard detriment when you think that you're going to win and you get settled into that mentality. And then all of a sudden, when the turntables, you need to refuel yourselves. Cristiano Renaulto, 24 seconds remaining at a 3-goal lead. Game number 1 is definitely looking a little bit one-sided, but game number 1 always, it's always a little bit sketchy. Plenty of more games to come. Time for Sniffin Snow to bring it back.
Yeah, they just need to take some momentum into game number 2, don't they? Take stock now and try and see if they can compose themselves, take a little bit into game number 2.
I think Frog mentioned it in the chat just going by there. He said that Fighter's playing out of his mind. It's actually such a fact. His Fighter is playing such a good series, and he's come in as the 3rd seed on the team, one of the highest ranked 3rd seeds in the entire competition, mind you, but coming in as 3rd seed because he can be a little bit of a barometer. He can sometimes turn up and play absolute peak Rocket League and sometimes feels slightly off. He's rocked up for the grand final here and he's having a huge say in what happens here. Yeah, again, this is a mental hurdle now. We saw earlier on, we saw Sniffin Snow take a 5-0 advantage and be on triple match point to sweep the entire crew battle and take the grand final in a canter. They have now faced 4 straight losses, and they are the ones that now have to pick up the pieces of this mess and try and fight their way back all of a sudden. God, the momentum changed quick, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think we need to give Keyan a bit of a shout out as well, because one thing that really impressed me, and I think we were so enamored with Fighters bullying of Wolftic in the midfield, and just making his life generally painful. I kind of missed out on the fact that how often Keyan was being the player for Cristiano Ronaldo that was being very calm in offense. Like, he was taking control of the ball. He was buying his team time, and he was really being calculated in the offense. Like, I saw him take control of the ball a couple of times, rather than, just like falling into that trap when you're under pressure, when it's a high stakes game of just hoofing it as hard as you can, like into the backboard, watching it ricochet around the field. He was actually like taking stock, which I really, really appreciated seeing. And I think it really contributed to their win at the end in the threes.
Consistently too. Yeah.
Good shot again.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's a great couple of flicks from Wave.
Yeah, we actually saw a good one moments ago in Breezy's monologue there, where HPG Wave fired another flick past. He actually got threatened from behind the whole way down the field, managed to flick it past Keyan. He is turning the screws a little bit now. HPG Wave looking good all of a sudden. They've taken a lead early in game number 2 here still, but these are big goals in the context of the season here for Sniffin Snow.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to rewind to commentary from one game back when he said that Wave had a decent flick. It was something that was on show in his previous series.
With the fat 5 T1s. Thank you.
Mers B.
Yo, Mers. Let's go.
Ironic as well that KeyanB is one of the recipients.
That's fair.
Yep, that's fair.
Overlay arrow is on the 3. Caspar just appears from the shadows too.
Yeah. He's not said anything for hours. Oh, what a flick from Zozo though. Pulls Fider away, catches this ball and just flicks straight into the roof of the CR net.
Seasoned veteran Zozo looks comfortable there. What an execution it was. Outstanding. Gee, that's a third flick goal we've seen from Sniffin Snow. They look really dangerous in that department at the moment. And waits a little bit too long to dispatch his own flick. Good start here to game number 2, isn't it? From Sniffin Snow. We were talking about how difficult the mental barrier is, the physical exhaustion barrier now as well. They really turn it up here in game number 2. I think you commented earlier, Rosh, about how game number 1s can be a little bit of fluff at times. A little bit of a feeling out period. Certainly looks like that was the case. You were on the money. Sniffin Snow have rocked up here to game number 2.
Yeah, for real.
All the way through. We have a real competition. You love to see it.
Double touch.
Oh, well done. Well done. To not panic. I've really liked KeyanB's offense.
Yeah, I love how he just went straight up. Didn't bother trying to spin, trying to make a clip out of it. He understands the importance of this match. This is not the time to spin and try and make things look fancy when they don't have to be. You love to see someone go up and just go, the soft, squishy underbelly of my car will do finely for this situation. Thank you.
Efficiency is what this moment calls for. Oh, we see Fider fly past the wall. A lot to do indeed. Although Zozo pumping it into that corner, followed by Fider. Zozo will send themselves flying. Wave all on their lonesome. Goes for the boost. Fider quick to follow, straight across the net. Wave finds their moment. KeyanB cuts it around, gets the boost as well. Wave with 0. Zozo straight out wide, caught by Fider. Wave to return it straight in. Can KeyanB make it? No, they cannot. Wave does extremely well on the transition. Oh my, Fider was looking for KeyanB, but KeyanB was already past the play. Wave was ready to intercept. 4-2. The turns have definitely tabled on this. On game number 2, the nerves have settled. They've had their, they've taken a knee. And now we see Zozo and Wave control the flow. Fider and KeyanB, what will they do to answer this question?
I think Zozo's looked really good in this 2 series as well. We talked a lot about the other 3 players, but Zozo definitely up to the challenge here as well. We're seeing a lot of clean touches as I say that. KeyanB just walks it through both of them. They're both pretty flat-footed in shadow position.
Yeah, I think Wave was very much hoping to get that ball over KeyanB with the half flip challenge. Zozo just stayed a little too close to the play. But yeah, she's been fantastic as well. That goal that she scored, that flick was just like something out of a textbook. Like literally the bump away into a perfect catch and then flick into the roof of the net. I'm like, I'd be happy with that. I'd be like, oh yeah, like legit.
Couldn't agree more. KeyanB to the sidewall here. They're still not out of this contest as well. It's been Sniffin Snow.
You done it! You say that! No,
he actually made it!
No, he said no fluff, and KeyanB decided he was listening, he wanted the fluff. And he found it.
You gotta fluff it up from time to time. He does find it. I tell you what, it caught him off guard. I don't know how they managed to miss out. Both players from Sniffin Snow looked like they were in a good position to actually make the save there. Ended up missing out entirely. And now sends it away. Good demo coming in from HPG Wave. Good touch though from Fighter, and Zozo meets it down low. Ball to Wave. 30 seconds left on the clock. It looks like Sniffin Snow's game only moments ago. We're now into the final 30 seconds. Deadlocked between the two teams. Still the one game advantage in favour of Cristiano Renaulto in what will be the final series of Crew Battles Chapter 5. Fighter will break the deadlock.
Taken this.
They have stolen it, Breezy. They have stolen it from Sniffin Snow, who have thrown it away. And God, this is a big 9 seconds now.
Yeah, they have to cheat like the surely. Yeah, Wave, big cheat, but
not
go
like
in his favour just to get the boost either. That might be GG. Unless something brilliant can come out of here, but seems unlikely.
He's beginning to believe.
Boost here. Flame's actually going to, oh, good redirect in the end.
The reverse redirect.
That is robbery. Actual robbery.
Stop! Stop!
Call the
He's
fuzz.
already dead.
It's been a robbery. It was. They looked good as well. Like they were 2 goals to the good, and they were defending pretty well. And then a little bit of a. It was a good play from Keyan. Like they did. It's being harsh saying like yeah they did sit a little bit too close to one another, Wave and Zozo. But Keyan's ball control on the ground was very good. He's got 10 shots to his name and 1,000 points.
Wave seems to have really unreliable ping at the moment as well. I noticed it, I think, in the latter games of the threes as well. He's taking a lot of time in between matches. I'm not sure if that's just part of what his internet does. I know some people's internets behave strangely when games are starting and stopping and whatnot, but something to keep an eye on perhaps during the game.
Yeah, Froggo says now if Sniffin Snow win it from here.
Honestly, I wouldn't rule them out. Honestly, what we saw there in game number 2, it actually looked like their game for the majority of the game. I would not rule them out of this contest yet at all. Of course, Fighter and Keyan are playing really well, but for a long majority of game number 2 there, Sniffin Snow were the better team.
It's dangerous. This is.
See Zozo and Wave just hanging in that corner to see what the interactions will bring. Fighter eliminated from the play. Wave does well to bump Keyan, just killing the momentum. Fighter follows through very quickly. What a save straight off the post. Zozo is eliminated. It's 2v1, 2v Wave. And Wave will just soldier on and push it downfield. Eliminated for what it's worth. Fighter and Zozo will collide straight off the corner wall to Keyan, who sends it directly to the far corner where Fighter will redirect it down. Wave gains possession up the sidewall into the center field. Reset. Keyan will deny it.
It's a really dangerous sort of play to go for Wave there. It's all or nothing at that point, isn't it? It nearly costs them as well. You either score from that situation or you leave Zozo in the 2v1 on return.
That's exactly right.
Cost them nothing in the end.
She got a good little demo there, Zozo, and I think it had really helped them relieve the pressure. I think she took out KeyanB in the end, who probably would have been the next to touch that ball on the field. So close. Such a good play there. Pass from Wave.
Ooh's coming out. Respect it, Rush. Respect it.
Unison.
Honestly, I nearly spat my water out when who was it who scored? I can't remember if it was the 4th or 5th goal of last game for CR. I nearly spat my water. I couldn't believe they'd taken it.
Yeah, I thought that took a lot of the wind out of the contest, didn't it? I thought we were going to game number 3 at 1 apiece. Gee, it's a long road back, and it's a big ask for Sniffin Snow from here. You don't feel comfortable with them with any lead now. I think they led by 3 goals. Did they lead by 3 goals in that contest late? And they ended up losing it in regulation time as well.
I think it was 3.
Dangerous.
Good well made in the end. Fighter misses out on the opportunity. It was a good pass coming in from Keyan. Wave will take his time. Well done by Keyan. Blocks down the angles for the fake or the touch. We'll try to send this on target. Zozo Can't quite affect to say. Well done by HBG Wave. He's staying relevant on every single play at the moment, just as he needs to. Gets it past one. We'll look for the second one off the side. We'll can't get it. Zozo's in a good position to clean it up, though. It's a soft touch, has no boosts. We'll look for the mid. Oh, can't secure it. That's a big, it's a big moment in the play. Zozo, I don't think has any boosts. You see that back corner spawn. She's trying to clear the ball off the wall now. They're under all kinds of pressure now as KeyanB puts it into the corner. Reset off the ceiling. Well done by Wave to intercept. But it's going to fall to Fighter, who will shoot it on target. Dangerous ball. It's a goal.
That's a great shot.
That was extremely awkward for Wave and Zozo. The angle that came in, both players will just miss it as the titanium white dabbing Reaper comes out to play. Oh, Zozo! Oh, straight away, Zozo was not having it. Great positioning coming from Zozo. Fighter just did not expect it. Came in like a bullet.
It was one of those moments. I don't know if you guys got the same angle that I did, but it was one of those moments where you blink really hard. You go, what just happened? Zozo appeared from nowhere after the touch from Fighter.
It's definitely doable for Sniffing Snow if they stay on the mark. It's not a one-sided competition. That is for sure.
Just had a little bit of better of the pressure, haven't they, over the course of it? But they're certainly not out of it. As we saw, we keep coming back to it. We saw in the last game that they have it in the tank. Just need to hold on to it, hold on to a lead. They're in a similar position now, aren't they, with that CR were in the threes, where if they can sneak a 1-goal lead, they just need to hold it down and lock it down.
Vigorous challenge from Wave. Well met by Zozo in the end. Had to draw an early challenge there on that ball. Fighter sends it well high. KeyanB's nowhere near it. What will Wave do with this? Again, it's another moment where Wave will probably commit pretty hard to the play. He goes for anything fancy, ends up just getting a touch off the wall and will back off. Zozo's there. Wave gets bumped. Fighter shot on target. It's a goal.
Bang. Seen some really nice shots coming through by Fighter here. Even off the bump.
Oh, yeah,
no, not off the bump, sorry.
Yeah, the bump just secured it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, big 30 seconds now. Sniffin Snow had the contest by the scruff of the neck only half an hour ago. But it has been relinquished. Cristiano Renaulto have struck back in a big way. They lead 2-0 now in the twos and have a 2-goal advantage with 18 seconds remaining. Dire times for Sniffin Snow. Big moments coming up now.
Touched by Zozo in there, but feel the clock slipping away from him, and this will be it. What a great story from Cristiano Renaulto team, though. Like we said, being down on the canvas in the semi-finals, and then taking the dub in the most emphatic fashion in the grand final. Well done. It's coming home. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We don't actually. That's purely a football thing. But yeah.
I thought I was saying it.
Yeah. I know. I'm throwing you back. It's all right. Australia are going to get knocked out as well. So, like I said, we can have a beer later. We can have a beer and watch the real teams play.
I think we did watch the real teams play tonight. Extremely great showing. Oh my, Wolftic, Wave, and Zozo. Viri, KeyanB, Fighter. Extremely entertaining match. It was incredible. Incredible to see. You reckon we just bulldoze these guys for an interview?
If they're up for it, absolutely. God, it was an exhausting.
Yeah, shoot them a DM first.
I was dead after that 3 series. There was so much on that. We knew there was so much on that.
One of you do that, please.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
What a fight back from Cristiano Renaulto. Honestly,
Actually.
it doesn't need to be said, but what a fight back from them. It was all over. They were 5-0 down in the grand final. Sniff and Snow were unstoppable, and Cristiano Renaulto were done. And everything was going against them. They were generating so many chances in front of net. They were firing so many meaningful shots, and they were just denied through 5 straight games, but still had the fight left in them to get back up off the canvas and reverse sweep in what was it, an 11-minute overtime in game number 5 and a 0-0 game, and set themselves up for Crew Battle's victory in the 2s.
Yeah,
It reeks of endurance. It's the meaning of the event, and they have done it well. They've faced challenges along the way, but they have been crowned champions.
Apologies. I'm waiting for your. I'm waiting for the next. I'm waiting for the next message.
Beautifully said, Riz. Incredible showing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next message, Riz, where with the next screen capture of this really didn't age very well. That earlier
What
message.
are we talking about?
The earlier message from Viri. This really didn't age very well.
All right, send him in. Send him in.
Right, I will bring them in. I will drag them in. I'll wait for. I think Viri's deafened at the moment. I'll see if he undeafens in the next few seconds. Because I'm gonna drag them all in.
Extremely well played, Zozo.
Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get the guys in. 1, 2, and where is he? 3. KeyanB's deafened now as well, but we'll throw him in anyway.
Guys, KeyanB, Fighter. How do we feel? The grand champions of Chapter 5.
Look, it was great being carried by Fighter the whole series. Like, it just the whole season. Fighter MVP.
Never ever seen a guy organize a family and carry me in 2s.
And you can hear the family in the background at times too. Just adds to like the pressure as well.
And half the time, half the games, I had my daughter next to me going, "Dad, Dad, Dad."
He's in the 2s talking to his
child.
He's in the 2s talking to his daughter as he gives me an absolute dime.
Oh, I love the energy
well
though. It was
Well done, guys.
it was a fantastic viewing. I thought it was potentially, we said it was probably a tough pill to swallow after the ones, albeit, you know, the strength of Wolftic going into it. He's a dangerous ones player, as he showed. But
He's dangerous in anything. Like,
yeah, well, this was
in the 3s.
What do you
We
guys
couldn't
mean
believe this.
ones? There was no ones today.
but we just couldn't we just
Didn't
couldn't
Wolftic
get
just
over
play
how-
like in free play on stream?
we just couldn't get over how much Fider had his number in so many of the 3s players, because I think that was one of my first comments going into the 3s, was particularly like with no disrespect, KeyanB and Fider, how you guys were going to deal with Wolftic in the 3s, and Fider dealt with him. Fider did.
Yep.
All I did was try.
Fighter was like,
As long as I can take him out, I'm happy.
I'm gonna not do that.
I don't care if we win, but as long as I can take Wolftic out, I'm happy. I don't care about winning now.
Yeah, look, Fighter was like, I basically, I'm just like, Fighter, stick him. That was the extent of our comms. Just like,
Good
whenever
strat.
Wolftic was in the air, I'm like, I ain't dealing with that. You two go. I'm staying down here. I'd rather be the last line of defense.
How'd you guys feel during the 10-minute overtime? Were you just
Bro, halfway
exhausted?
through that overtime, I wanted to drop my control. I couldn't hold it anymore, bro. I was like, can this be over already?
I'm pretty sure I forgot to breathe.
Yeah. I'm telling you now, boys, if we lost that OT, the monitor was gone.
I'm surprised that 1998 Dell monitor is still holding together. Holy.
Yeah.
Deadass. I'd whip it out for a series.
I think it was game number. I think it was game number 4 as well. I think the winning goal. I think Viri hit the post from the midfield, and Keyan put it away, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if Viri's controller got launched from the amount of time. Can we just talk about that for a second as well? What was going on with you guys in the post in the first 2-3 games? What was happening?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on it because every time I'm like smashing my keyboard, bro. My arrow keys came out like 3 times during the series.
The accuracy was not there.
No, it was not.
Wasn't there?
Also, one thing to note, I think, we only ever played together during matches.
Oh yeah.
We didn't play any time outside of that once.
We played. We scrimmed once between game 1 and 2. No,
it was before the first one.
Oh,
yeah, we didn't play once after the first game.
I played
we
like
kept playing.
Yeah. I played like a 1-hour session at 2s with Fighter and like 2 games of 2s with Viri. Fuck it, that's good enough.
Yeah, that was it.
Choco is asking how many scuff coin you now have accumulated, Viri.
That's classified information.
We could probably do some quick maths on it, but I'm sure it's around the 160, 170 mark.
No, he put in like 40 today at a 1.5%.
Yeah, look, I guess it shows that my confidence wasn't there today because I only put 40,000 scuff coin into us winning. I should have put the whole 100,000.
Yeah. Oh god, so you actually had 100 to play. So you already had 100 to play with. Okay.
I think you posted that in the Discord, right? You actually.
Yeah, you did actually.
111 after last game.
Can I give a quick shout out to Frog real quick? I wanna throw back to the point in the group chat where I said, and I quote, I have to go. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Just don't put any Game 5 OTs in the script I. And Choco said, and I quote, "You heard the man, Frog. No Game 5 OTs in the script, please." What the fuck?
Frog making promises he had no chance of keeping.
Nope.
Frog, I see you, man. I see what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, fantastic effort, guys.
Extremely good.
What was the thought process going to the 3s after the 1s? I think that caught all 3 of us off guard. I think we were certainly.
I don't know. Ask Viri, he's like, we're doing the 3s. I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna be real here. It caught Fighter and I off guard as well. Because
we thought we were going to the 2s, and Viri's like, we're doing 3s. What?
I had to get in there, otherwise it's just gonna eat away at me.
Yeah,
but also,
you couldn't let it lie. Okay.
I didn't know how any of the series were gonna go, but I knew that 3s was our strongest. So I wanted us to have a really good 3s game, whether we win or lose. And I didn't want it to kind of, I don't know. I didn't know if we were going to win or lose the 2s. So I was like, I want it to be like a really meaningful 3s game. And I feel like it was the right call.
Yeah, it ended up being the right call. It didn't look shaky for a while.
Yeah, it did. We were
definitely in doubt.
Yeah, you did well to climb out of the pit of tilt coming out of the 1s, Viri. So
I still don't know what you're talking about. Now, if there's anything I'm glad about this win is that it's now immortalized the monitor punch of 87 in Scuffcord history. That'll forever be.
I did
forever be a thing.
I think that was immortalized all on its own. Don't you worry about that.
Oh yeah.
I did not hit her.
I did not.
Oh, that is great. That did it. Actually, yeah. Get on it, guys. We need a what's it called? We need a broken monitor with a fist as a emoji.
No, bro. I set the
Don't worry, Frog's already on it. Don't worry, Frog's already on it.
It was an adjustment. He was adjusting the monitor. Haven't you heard?
Yes,
no, bro. I swear, man. I put my hand at the top of the monitor. I like adjusted it back slightly, and before you knew it, it was gone.
We believe you, bro. We believe you.
I adjusted it rather aggressively.
It's not assault, it's adjusted.
That could be your end goal with that, but
yeah. Well,
GG's. Well played.
All right, gentlemen.
13th seed into the finals, and you've taken out the top seed and the 3rd seed along the way, and you've claimed victory in Crew Battles Chapter 5. You are going to be the reigning champions. You'll have your name in gold in this sport, and we'll have your name on the Hall of Fame. Outstanding from all 3 of you. You came back from troubled waters early in crew battles in the early rounds, and you have won the entire competition. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Just don't tell people that we lucked out the whole thing, all right? Otherwise, it'll make it seem, less impactful.
You worked through it. I feel like.
No, yeah, definitely. You brought it back. I don't think there was luck involved with that. 10 minutes for luck? I don't think so, mate. That was extremely, extremely well done. It was a privilege to cast this match. Brilliant showing.
Yeah,
by all
thanks
of you.
so much for casting, guys. It was such a good series.
Yes, thanks. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my favorite caster, Breezy.
Yeah.
Good luck, Charm.
My good luck, Charm.
Wow! You're really picking sides here when you're in a call with all of us. I appreciate you. I've loved all the guys casting, especially like the bulk of everybody that's been involved. But the bulk of the games have been done by myself, Riz, and Rosh. In fact, the bulk of the games have been done by Rosh. And he's landed. Yeah, he's landed massively on his feet. He's took so many games off of me, like so many of the longer series that. Probably last chapter would have been me. Rosh is taken by the scruff of its neck. But anyway, guys, we will catch you in the public VC while we sign off from the stream. But cheers for coming and hanging out with us.
No worries. Thanks again, guys.
Cheers.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks.
Peace.
All right. Riz, Breezy, say your farewells.
No worries. Cheers, guys. It's been an absolute fantastic showing from everyone. A big shout out as well to obviously all the admin team who have helped out with this chapter. Rosh done massive amounts of work to improve the streams. Your streamer knowledge has been invaluable, I think, coming into all of these. So all your work, not just the actual streaming aspect, but your knowledge to help improve just the physical look and the aspect of the streams has been great. Riz, obviously, with the overlays, as always, tireless work there, and Choco and Frog behind the scenes, just motivating everyone to get their ass moving, moderating the channels. Mers has always been around as well. He's watched a good portion of the games, giving us his thoughts in terms of balancing. Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been a fantastic team effort.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We will have a third place game. I believe that is going ahead between Rule None and Extreme Ball Blasters, and there is talks of possibly getting the victors here to actually face off against the Drunk Cooligans to settle the Chapter 4 versus Chapter 5 debate. And we will have, of course, the awards ceremonies. Once we get all the feedback from the players, there'll be some of the awards will be based off the feedback, I think, from what I understand. So we will be waiting for the feedback before we have the awards night. But there are, possibly 2 or 3 streams still to come to wrap up crew battles, regardless of the result here. So keep an eye out on the events tab in the Discord. Thank you very much, everybody. I do echo the thoughts of Breezy as well. Big efforts from everybody involved, again, to get it over the line. Outstanding crew battles it was as well.
Absolutely. Big shout out to everyone at Scuffcord. I've been welcomed extremely warmly. A lot of support coming from Riz, Breezy, Choco, Frog, Knob, Mers. Extreme amounts of support around every corner. So I really appreciate it. The community as a whole, a lot of love coming through. Extremely motivating for me personally. Man, it's been a pleasure to be able to cast these matches and be a part of this team and the community itself. So a lot of good vibes coming through. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Rosh. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, Rosh. No, you hang up.
God.
Thank you all for coming. I appreciate your time. We appreciate your time. Thank you for supporting the content. As Riz said, there's many more events to come. There is the third place match coming through. There will be Full Tilt in a little bit over a week's time, which is super exciting, which will be run by Riz, and then Breezy and myself will be supporting in the casting role there
possibly
as well.
Neon as well. Neon possibly making a return for that as well.
Possibly Neon. Love to hear it. But thank you all for coming once again, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.